Weight division, and it is sponsored by Tremonti Distributing, Akron's only beer distributor. Let's bring to the cage to find out in the blue corner, Dakota Day.
Dakota Day making his way to the cage, 31 years old, 5'6", 5 wins, 3 losses. Coming off of a win against Tim Fry at Honor Fighting Championship 5. He had a really good fight there, a unanimous decision victory. You know, what do you know about Dakota?
Dakota is a tough, scrappy fighter. He's got, good wrestling, good striking, and he's usually a gamer. A lot of times he'll go up against someone who people might think is gonna be the better guy, and he steps up and makes it a fight and wins some of those too.
Who's he training?
Looks like
with?
Iron Soul.
Is it Iron Soul? Is it Erie? Is it Erie Combat? Is it Iron Soul? It is Iron Soul. Got people live streaming it here, even though they're not supposed to be live streaming it.
Just gotta get some security, get these guys to stop. But pretty sure that'll be taken care of for this next event.
Then you went and called Jimmy. The cops called me in the morning. They told me you mad about a tweet. You wanted me to say sorry. I swear to God, I ain't believe it.
All right, and let's bring to the red corner to fight Jeffrey Offak.
Jeffrey Offak from Griffin Roll. I love this kid, man. This dude's he's an instructor at Griffin Roll. He helps out wearing some dress shoes down to the.
Hey, keep it classy.
27 years old, 5'6", 4 wins, 3 losses. Come off a tough loss to Drew Dixon by split decision too. And if you guys know who Drew is, not an easy fight.
No, and he almost left with Drew's arm in that fight.
Yeah, I remember.
That was a super close fight.
Prior to that fight, was on a 3-fight win streak. So this should be really interesting. This is going to be a very difficult fight for Dakota.
Yeah, and Dakota's, Dakota, he's a gamer, but so is Jeff. Jeff's another guy who he's definitely a gamer. So this could be a fast-paced scrap that we're about to watch.
And these guys are great competitors too. I got a chance to talk to both of them before the fight, and they actually were talking before the fight too. They actually were really good friends coming into this fight. So.
That always makes it interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Let's introduce first. Fighting out of the blue corner, he has a mixed martial arts record of 5 wins with 3 losses. He trains with Erie Combat and Iron and Soul MMA. And today, he weighed in at 129 pounds. From Sandusky, Ohio, Dakota all day. And his opponent, he stands across the cage in the red corner with a mixed martial arts record of 4 wins and 3 losses. He trains with Griffin Roll Combat Sports and Fitness. And he weighed in at 128 pounds. From Euclid, Ohio, Jeffrey Offak. Your referee will be Dan Malls.
And here we go. Round number 1, Jeff Offak versus Dakota Day.
I have a feeling it's going to be a really fast-paced fight, even hard to call, just to keep up. But I can tell they're just feeling each other out right now, and two guys that are familiar with each other. Good inside leg kick.
As we move up the card, as we get closer to the main event, this is actually the co-main event, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to see a lot more skill play out, a lot more strategy, and this is what you're seeing right now.
Good snatch for that single. Trying to finish, got maybe a little bit too close to the cage, but Dakota trying to he gets the takedown. Dakota's pushing on his head, trying to fight it, but see if he can keep him down or.
And this is Jeff's comfort zone right here. This is his world. This is what he does.
Moves around. He's got the back now. Good cage work by both guys.
Yeah, Dakota needs he's doing exactly what he needs to do. He needs to press on the head, pummel under, get the underhooks, and try to reverse the position. What he's trying to do right now with his right arm under Jeff's left. And Jeff, good trip.
Yeah. He pushed off the cage too. It was smart.
Yeah, Dakota's got the butterfly guard, and throwing the hooks under him right now, under the hips.
You can tell that both these guys are pretty skilled on the ground. No one's sloppy. Like there's no arms flailing. No one's just putting a leg up to get swept. This is gonna be a grind.
You can definitely see the skill of both fighters on the ground. Even in Dakota, who's in a bad spot right now, how calm he is. You definitely tell he's had 8 fights, and he is very skilled on the ground as well. He knows what he's doing.
Trying to get transition from full to half guard, maybe.
About 33 seconds left in this round. I think he just
full mount.
Yeah,
Very nice
full mount
transition.
now. That was smooth. That was real slick on Jeff's part. Now he's got to posture up. He's trying to press down on the head, posture up. Just got to break the grip right now of Dakota. He's really doing a good job at holding him there.
He had a really vicious crossface with that forearm too. I hope that weird camera guy doesn't drop his phone in the cage. But with 5 seconds left, this Jeff definitely controlled most of this round.
And here we go as we are about to start round number 2. Both fighters getting ready to touch up.
Yeah, and that first round, I wouldn't say it was a dominant round, but Offak definitely had it just from the control. Good spinning back kick. Look for that switch front side kick.
Dakota is definitely a lot more active at the beginning of this round right now. He's throwing spinning back kicks. He's throwing more. Look at his movement. He's circling more. He's trying to look at another spinning back kick. Dakota is really active right now. Another spinning back kick. Eventually, Jeff's gonna time that out.
Yeah, I wonder what he was told in the corner. Maybe set something up with some kicks. That looks like that's what he was doing, but now he's caught in a clinch clinch game, trying to do some pummel against the cage. Short little shots. Man, this is what tires fighters out when it's there's no advantage and you're just pushing on each other against the cage, just battling for position. That's exactly what they're doing. They're just trying to get an advantage.
Now, who do you think this is tiring out more, Jeff or Dakota?
Right now, Jeff. Dakota was able to lean on the fence.
And Jeff's got the single. I don't think Dakota's going to keep this guillotine right now. I don't think he released it, let it go.
Good knee.
Now Dakota had him pressed up against the cage briefly. Now Jeff's going to press him back into the cage and then just continue to land knees, both fighters.
If Jeff can get a takedown, he might be able to steal this round. There's only a minute left. Dakota, needs to look at getting off that cage, getting a takedown of his own, or going back to those kicks and some strikes and controlling the rest of this round. Right now, it's a stalemate. It's really hard to pick.
Jeff definitely has the control in this round right now. I mean, he's gonna win. Jeff's gonna win this round just in cage control alone. Good trip by Jeff.
Yep, and that is, unless he gets flipped over or swept, that's gonna steal this round up for sure. 15 seconds. Looks like he's thinking about putting a staple on that arm. Almost got a triangle. That leg stuck though.
Oh, good roll. Right at the end of the round too. Not enough
to win the round, but he knows he can do that now.
Right.
That could get his confidence up. Let's see how he starts this round.
Round number 3, final round. And both fighters still moving like it's round number 1.
Yeah. Throwing big punches too.
Dakota starting the 3rd round like he did in round number 2. High pace, a lot of kicks.
If he can avoid the clinch or a takedown, he could make this interesting.
Another spinning back kick. Superman punch and missed. It was a good duck under and a level change by Jeff, and immediately puts him up against the cage like he has in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, Jeff's fighting an extremely smart fight right now. He's not getting hit with anything big. He's just getting through the grind, not making any mistakes, and he's been getting those takedowns to seal the round.
He's setting up the trip again right now. He's just gotta, and he lets it go. I wonder if he'll go back to that. He was really successful towards the end of the last round with that. It looks like he might be trying to pick him up in the double leg. And a
takedown. Smart.
Now he's trying to pass guard, but Dakota's doing a really good job at not allowing that to happen. But again, now the biggest issue that Dakota's had in this fight is transitioning from this position, getting out of here.
Right, to a dominant position so he can control the pace, which he just hasn't been able to do.
And with only a minute and 15 seconds left in this fight, can he lock up the triangle here? He's got the arm.
The arm's a little high. The arm's not under his chin.
But look at it now. Look at this position. Dakota, he slipped it out.
Yeah, if he'd have had that arm just a couple inches lower, he could have had him in some real trouble.
And Jeff tried to step over for the low mount. Now Dakota's getting up, but he quickly pulls guard, but almost pulls him into full mount, and is able to get him in keep him in a half guard right now. And now Dakota, now with 40 seconds left in the fight, now Dakota's on top, and he's trying to land punches. Now this is Dakota's chance to score some valuable points to the judges.
And, his corner has to be telling him that he's got to finish this fight, catch him a submission, or get the ref to stop it. Right now, it's kind of tied up in a leg lock. There's no heel hooks in amateur MMA, so they're kind of
stuck.
What they can do.
Yeah, they're kind of stuck right now. I think with 5 seconds left in the round, I think they know that this short time, there's not much going to happen.
But he grabbed his tricep and then hit him with a left hook.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a big round of applause. Your co-main event. After 3 rounds of fighting, we go to the judges' scorecards. The first judge scores it 29-28 for the blue corner. The second judge scores it 29-28 for the red corner. And your winner by split decision, 30-27 in the red corner, Offak.
Jeffrey Offak, Jason Dan Griffin Law here, they produced some killers. Good display of grappling. How do you feel about the victory?
Sorry, I threw my water in with my mother, but I gotta push my right. Just pull my whole leg. So I came in this fight, a lot of adversity. Just went through things and whatnot, stress, pressure. My teammate lost tonight, unfortunately. One of my buddies lost tonight. So I feel a little added pressure to come in and get a win. I was coming off a loss before, so I was on a 3-win streak. So I got to kind of recoup. Real quick, I want to give a special thank out to Jason Dent and all the Griffin Law. Come on, guys, let's get it. I'd like to thank my opponent coming out, make weight, fight like BC is. My family, my friends, everyone that supports me near and afar, I love you all. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you, Honor Fighting Championship, Jeremy Cottle, and all you guys that were overseas throw it out. You guys are awesome, good content. I'm not going to steal any more time. Thank you guys.
Jeffrey Offak, ladies and gentlemen.